Hey everyone, this is Zoras, not Casuals, and in today's video, I'm gonna go over the new bundle, the custom bundle, which has arrived on the servers with the anniversary event. At the same time, it looks like a very interesting bundle where you get to choose the rewards that you want. There's a lot of new stuff in here, and the value seems very good, so let's look into it more in depth. So this custom bundle has now arrived at the same time as this event, which is the Anniversary Festival event, which as you can see includes a lot of stuff. Now, if you look here, this will be also a happy anniversary bundle that will be coming specifically for this event. So I don't think that this bundle is specifically because of the event. There will be a second bundle just for the event. But it's nice to know that at least there's like a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if this is going to be a new bundle that happens every month, every few weeks. I don't really know. It's only on for 1 day and a few hours left. So I think it's a total of 2 days, which should be for this new kingdoms. But it could change because this is an early kingdom. I'm on kingdom 1, like 001, so the first kingdom ever, which means that it might be changed when it releases onto our kingdom because they usually do this to test on these kingdoms first. So now the first question will be, is this bundle worth it? Of course, I think it will be similar to the super value bundles that you have here, but I think it actually might be quite a little bit better depending on what you're looking for, because you can basically build this bundle. So the way it works is that the first one will be free and then the other ones will be purchasable for the regular prices that you see the bundles at. Now, some of them come already with a preset amount of VIP point and a resource chest. You can't change that. The gems, all that's set in stone, but you get to choose 2 up to 3 of the rewards for the other bundles. So let's go into the first one right away. Of course, there's a lot of stuff in here that is kind of like meh. Depending on where you are in your account, some of this stuff will be more valuable than other. Of course, the XP tomes and the purple starlight sculptures will be useful at the beginning of the game for anyone. Otherwise, if you're later in the game, none of this is useful to you, but the material chest will always be useful for any players. As well as here, you always get speed up, so you get to choose. Now, early in the game, you could get building speed ups. Otherwise, if you're in the middle of the game and you're pushing research, obviously research speedups. And as always, if you can't have any use for these because you're late into the game, well, training speedups are always good. So, of course, the fact that this is free is pretty great. There's no cost to having this for free. Basically, you just get it all. So I think that's pretty nice. So starting with the golden chest, of course, you can see that this is already on its own probably worth it as much as most super value bundle. Now, of course, the speed ups will depend, as I said, so this is really up to you depending on where you are in the game. Healing and training will never be bad. Where I would be in the game, I'm still pushing for T5, so this is actually very valuable for me. Now, if you go in this reward, of course, there's more speed ups. So if you're really pushing for T5, the speed ups will be very valuable. I don't think there's going to be any bundle in the game that gives more speed up than a bundle that you create this way, for example. Look at the amount of speed ups you would get for 1 gold chest. And as you can see, you can do it 3 times like any other gold chest. So this could be a very, very valuable. If you do the math here, the amount of speed up here is higher than probably any other golden chest. And you still get the VIP, the gems, and the resources. So all in all, I think these custom bundles will be probably one of the most sought after bundles for whales or any kind of spenders, because this is very, very good value. Now, if we go here in this category, I don't think that people buying gold chests will be needing epic sculptures like for a long time, unless you're like on month 1 of your kingdom. You don't really use epic commanders for very long in this game. I mean, you will use some of them, but you get so much of this from so many ways that I don't think this will ever be worth paying money for. So I would abstain from that very, very much. Of course, as I said, speed ups, if you're looking for that, this is a good value. Now, crystal keys, that's a new item. We're not exactly sure of how valuable these keys are, but they are worth 1,000 gems each, and there's no other way of obtaining them than buying them in these bundles. So 12 of them is definitely a very high value. So I definitely say that this is one of the good choices. But otherwise, obviously, 15 of these stars, I don't know any player, well or not, that has too much of these stars for the first like 6 months of their gameplay at least. 15 of them is, again, an incredibly high value. It's worth thousands of gems alone in the VIP store if you're going to buy this much as well. So I feel like this would be my choice personally. Of course, I don't think any of these are bad choices, but I would probably go for this in terms of value because it's just something that everybody needs. You always will want more legendary commanders higher than level 50 with 6 stars and all the talent points that come with it. It's just so valuable. So unless you're really looking for speed ups or really looking for equipment stuff, I would go with this. Now here, of course, when you see legendary sculptures, everybody's like, oh my god, this is sculptures. We never get any sculptures from anywhere in the game. This is what I need. Yes, that is true, but 2 legendary sculptures is worth about 2,000 gems if you purchase them in like a discount place like events or even Card King and stuff like that. It's not even worth 1,000 gems each when you get a good price on it, but for 1,000 gems each is where you usually can get them. And if you go in the VIP store, you can get them for 2,000 gems each. So again, this would be maximum value of 4,000 gems in the VIP store. Now, if you're gonna buy 45 3-hour speed up, it's gonna cost you a lot more than that. So if you're looking for speed ups, you would go for the speed ups. This is, yes, very good, but 2 of them, first of all, you also already get that in the Living Legend bundle, the gold key, the gold chest of the Living Legend bundle. So it's not really something that like is amazing for anyone. It's not new that you can get sculptures. It would need to be 5 or 10 to be more valuable than this, because this is almost 150 hours of speed up. Just go in the VIP store right now and try and buy 150 hours of speed ups for 2,000 gems or 4,000 gems. You will not find that price. And now, of course, this 15 material choice chest of epic quality, that is also incredibly high value. There are many thousands of gems if you were going to get this. Again, way more than you would ever get for the same price as the Legend Sculpture. So I would say do not buy this. Do not get this. Get this if you need speed ups and you're pushing for T5 or for top 1 in an event. This could get you more sculptures than this would by far if you win an event, for example. Or if you're just a player that has T5 but requires more equipment, which everybody does, you would get this. The value is way, way, way better than the heads are, by far. Now, as we go down in the bundle for, like, for example, the silver bundle here, when you go here again, this is all similar value. Golden keys are good, but crystal keys are worth quite a bit more. So if you're very early in the game, sure, golden keys can be worth it, but I would go for crystal keys first. I would never really get reserves here because, I mean, reserves are good, but they're really good if you're a big player pushing a lot of troops all the time. There's not much of a use for it. You get them from a lot of places, and they're also available in many different ways to be bought for much cheaper than this amount of money. And again, speed ups. If you're someone looking for speed ups because you're pushing for an event to get top 1 or top 5 or something like that, or you're pushing for T5, you'll get a lot more value from speed ups than other players would if you're going to push for an event, as I said. So this would be another valuable thing. So I would go for either crystal keys or 60-minute speed up in this case. Golden keys, sure, but I don't think they're better than this in terms of even what it's worth in gems. Now, if you go here, again, speed ups are here. So I don't think I'm going to not keep saying this. If you're looking for speed ups and you're going to push for something, take the speed ups. They're always going to be worth it, except in situation where you have stuff like this, which is way more valuable. Like Dazzling Sculptures, 9 of them here on a silver pack. That's like really, really good. That's like really high. Same for this, 7 of those. That's really good and very high. So again, I would choose one of those 2 depending on where your account is. I don't think you can go wrong. Again, Epic Sculptures, not very useful. My account is only a few months old. We're still in KVK1, and I have hundreds of those sitting in the bank doing absolutely nothing already. So if you just wait for, there's a lot of these events that come every few months that give you like 100 of these every time. So you don't ever need to pay money for them. You just need to be patient. This will never be worth buying, especially when you have this as an alternative. Now, if we go into the next chest, I think it's again going to start repeating itself a lot. So, you know, again, I would still probably choose this. Now, the keys are pretty worth it. These chests are also pretty good. Potions can be good if you're like saving up potions to push for top event in KVK, like Top Honor or Top Marauder and stuff like that. Sure, this will be worth it. There's not a lot of ways to pay money for potions in this game, so this can be very worth it. I personally would probably still choose this or, again, this. But as the options are still all okay, it's really up to you. But this will probably be the highest amount of value you will get in this chest for your money. Now, if we go here, again, same stuff here. Now, their choices have been changed a little bit. So, of course, this is completely worthless for most players, again, for the same reason as this, because once you've passed the point where you've expertise a few epic commanders, you won't need any of this anymore, and this will not be very useful for you. Of course, if you're a free-to-play player and you don't have any legendary commanders and you are only using epics and you need some of these, then of course you won't be buying this package anyways. But if you were going to be buying this package, this would maybe have value for you. But again, you can buy 20 of those in the VIP store every week. I would not go for it, but when you have this choice here, nothing is very amazing. It's all okay. Golden keys are okay. Tome of Knowledge, very good, but there's going to be a point in the game where you play long enough where you don't need XP anymore, so kind of useless at that point. So it always depends. Again, I would probably go for speed ups. These are universal speed ups. I think they're more value than most of this for an account that at least is a few months old. So it's really up to you here. You can't really go wrong. And the same will apply to these bundles here. Now, it's going to be the same kind of stuff. So, you know, for these kind of prices and these kind of materials, it's very low value. But I would always prioritize the orange items in this case here. It's just too much value. And here again, these speed ups or this crystal key is probably going to give you more value than any of this stuff would. But again, you can't really go wrong in these small amounts for these small items. It's not going to be a big deal if you just choose wrong. It's really going to be changing when you go to these bundles where you want to make sure you get the most value out of your bug. So this is about it for this bundle, guys. Of course, my opinion is my own. Not everybody is going to have the same way of seeing at this bundle because everybody's account is different. I don't need epic commander stuff. Some people really do. It can make you win Sunset Cannon in the beginning to have really good commanders. So it could be the value there being better than other stuff. But if you're going to go purchase these two here, especially if you're going to triple purchase this one, this is where you really want to be careful. Don't get trapped into getting two of these when it's worth 4,000 gems, while this is worth like 4 times that easily, same as this. So make sure to base your purchases on what's the most value, not what you really want right now, because when you're going to be spending money in this game, you want to make sure that it's going towards something that will help your account as much as possible. Now, it only lasts for a small amount of time, as I said, so I don't know what the deal with it is going to come every month. Is it because of this event only? Who knows? I really don't. We'll have to wait and see. Now, of course, this is an early server of Rise of Kingdoms, so I don't know if this is going to be set in stone when it comes to our servers, but just so that you can prepare yourself, there's going to be a custom bundle and there's going to be an anniversary bundle coming up for this event. So just make sure that you know what you want and get ready, because this is going to be probably the time to spend if you're going to be spending, as well as there are most likely going to be a recharge event coming up with the anniversary bundle. So keep an eye out for all of this, because this is coming to our servers very shortly, and this is going to be very good value and a very fun event for everyone to win a lot of reward. So if you guys like any of these kind of videos, make sure to subscribe and drop us a like on the video. We're making a lot of Rise of Kingdom content and we are really enjoying the game. So if you have any questions, make sure to drop in the comment or come on Discord and ask us. And make sure to check out our other guides and videos about KVK or Rise of Kingdom, early game, mid game, jumper accounts. All that stuff is available on our channel. So please make sure to check that out. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video about this amazing event coming up very soon.